It's Sunday, November 26th. I hope everyone had a great Thanksgiving. I'm out here on what could be my next land project. We're traveling west. This is near Abilene, Texas, in Taylor County. Great area, and this is right along the county road, which is awesome. You see behind me, it's just an open farm field. You got someone passing on this county road right now. Kicks up a lot of dust out there, and if you listen carefully in this video, this is the one part I don't like about this property. Just listen to the humming of these power lines above. You can hear it faintly in the audio, which is pretty crazy, this transmission line. So I think this could be a project killer. It could degrade the value of the land. The way I have it set up is 10-acre lots running this way, so there's plenty of space on that side far enough away from the transmission line. But a lot of people get kind of psyched out about the transmission lines, even myself included. I don't want to live too close to a transmission line. I mean, I'm not sure the science is completely in favor of one way or the other, but you just think logically, transmission lines like this could have some effect on your health. It could have some effect on your living. You probably don't want to be living as close to it as as I'm sitting right here. But it's a good project. It's 160 acres that I think I can get for like 350,000 and break it into 10+ acre lots. There's a lot of opportunity right now all over the country, and in Texas especially. There was a lot of, well, I don't want to say a lot, there was multiple pieces of legislation passed recently that has kind of really opened the ball game for 10+ acre lots in Texas. I think there's hundreds of millions of dollars to be done in Texas alone just on 10+ acre lots. You got other states like Tennessee, Arkansas, Alabama, the Carolinas, Virginia. A lot of these states have great loopholes where you can do these plat-exempt tracts where you don't have to go to the county, in this case Taylor County. Their platting is pretty difficult. They want you to do groundwater feasibility studies where you need to drill a monitor well and a producing well to make sure there's enough groundwater. They want you to pave roads. They want you to do all sorts of stuff, which is just not feasible for you to do a land subdivide in a lot of cases. We got people driving around. It's funny, when you see someone recording in a farm field as you're passing by a county road, you tend to want to stop. So I got people stopping and kind of looking, what's this guy doing? But avoiding platting in a lot of cases is very, very useful. And by platting, I mean getting county approvals, because then you get into all the stuff that they want to hammer you with to kind of bump up the value of the land. I don't know. It's regulated. They're doing it for certain reasons. It's worth your time if you can get it down to 1 to 5 acre tracts. When you're subdividing, you should always be trying to get land down as small as possible, because you're going to get as much per acre as possible. If I could get it down, this land down to 1/10 of an acre reasonably, and I got 160 acres and I could do 1,600 lots in here. I mean, heck yeah. I mean, I'm going to make a ton of money. Like that's, probably 20,000 per acre if you could do that, as opposed to 10-acre lots is 5,000 or 6,000 per acre. So like the lower you can go in acreage, obviously the better, but it's not always economic to do so or practical to do so with what some of these counties are making you do. But this one sets up nicely for long 10 to 12 acre tracts, so that gives folks plenty of space away from these transmission lines. They could be 1,000 foot away from these lines. And it's pretty shocking that you could actually hear them in the video. It just sounds like a hum. But it's it's a nice day out here. The sun's out. We're on our way out to West Texas, like I said, to Cornudas, and wanted to stop and see this project on the way and make a video. And like I said, this is something that I'm passionate about, the plat-exempt stuff. Billions of dollars. Forget hundreds of millions. Billions of dollars nationwide. Probably $1 billion just in Texas alone with this one strategy of minor subdividing plat-exempt lots. The ball game is huge. This one, just to give you some more exact numbers, probably call it buy for 350,000, do a couple water tests out here, get a survey done, and build. It's about a 2/3 of a mile road straight through the farm field heading north right here. That probably all said and done, survey, water test, run some power, build the road, probably 100,000 into it. So you're looking at 450,000 total. And then this land is probably worth 800,000 to $1 million, 6,000 per acre. At 160 acres, you're talking 960,000. So it's like, that's not a crazy deal for me. because really what you got to look at is your IRR and your economics. So like that's not a super crazy deal, but double your money on 5 to 6 year notes, and you could sell the notes and cash out and whatnot. You could get, you could probably drive the yield, the IRR up over 100% pretty easily. So that's what I look for, is that 100% mark on the subdivides. I think it's doable in this project. It's kind of just like a double, or maybe a triple, probably more of a double in terms of baseball metrics, this deal. It's definitely not a home run, nothing to brag about, but it's a cool little project, easy. I've done plenty of land in this market before. It's a good market. Abilene, Texas is a growing city. It's a good city. For those of you who are familiar with Abilene, I like it. You got a lot of farmland just like this, and there's some trees on this side of the property which people love, and it's a plat-exempt project, which means I'm about to sell it really quickly, just like I did on my Andrews stuff. For those of you who've been following me, Andrews County, where we sold now 29 of 32 lots in 2 months. It's crazy. So the market for this plat-exempt stuff is huge. Going into the holidays, trying to do more deals and get more stuff locked up under contract as we head into the beginning of the new year, and I suggest all of you do the same. Be running sales, holiday ads, and also be looking for deals on the buy side as people look to cash out before the year ends for either tax reasons, or they need money, or it's holidays, it's family time, and they're around the table discussing what they want to do with the farmland, if they want to sell it or what they want to do with it. So be thinking about all those things as we go into the new year, and I'll be talking to you guys soon.